So the Edmonton Oilers would face off against the Dallas Stars in Game 4. Would they be able to split, or would the Stars go up 3-1? Before getting into the video, I appreciate if you guys subscribe, like, and comment. This video will most likely not be monetized, so that type of support would just mean the world to me. So let's get right into the first. It was World Otter Day, so would this mean victory for the Stars? Well, the game started out so strong you thought that might be the case. Johnston with an absolute snipe. Benn has a high flip into the zone for a nice apple. Stars go up 1-0. And then on the other end of the ice, Faxa with a great defensive stick on McJesus. And it seemed like Dallas just continued to like those high flip plays. There were some back and forths, icings, but no shots on net. Right here, Dallas' defense would lead to offense. And eventually, Lindell shoots it off Darnell Nurse and in. The Stars start out strong with a 2-0 lead. And then a couple minutes later, Skinner makes a scrambling save here. Not pretty, but it does the job. And the Oilers would get their first shot on net with 11:46 in the period. And the Oilers kept trying these cross-crease plays, but just were not able to connect. And for the second shot on net, McDavid made a really nice drive here. That's what you'd like to see. Shortly after that, McLeod would get a goal off a rebound and some help with Suter just crashing the net. Now it's a 2-1 game. Oettinger would make a nice save here on Draisaitl, but then Bouchard off a McDavid rebound set up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. The Oilers have tied this game up 2-2. Very similar to last game where a team got up quick and the other one came back. It just didn't take 2 periods. Faxa would take a tripping penalty and Oettinger would make a stick save that was not in his hands. Right after that, Draisaitl just misses and the Dallas Stars survive the power play. This game goes into the second period tied 2-2. Starting off in the second, a great defensive play here. Both teams would have some back and forth action. Janmark would snow Oettinger. His team wasn't a big fan of that. And then the Stars would test Skinner, who would make a couple nice saves. And then Hyman would just miss the far post. Skinner would have a great defensive stick here. And then Oettinger would make a great save on Hyman. But Skinner would not be outdone. He makes a nice stop on Robertson, and the Oilers just keep making good defensive plays. This was a big storyline in the game. Tanev would block a shot here, and he would be out for the rest of it. And going forward, that's going to be very interesting to monitor. Will he be able to come back to this series? Did they just take him out for a precaution, which I kind of doubt in a playoff game? He is very important to this Dallas Stars defense. After that block shot, McLeod misses the net high. That was a very good opportunity. And then the Stars would have some very good offensive zone pressure. Duchesne would draw a penalty from Ryan for holding. The Stars have a great opportunity to get on the board, but the Oilers were terrific on the penalty kill. Skinner makes a nice save as well. And then Janmark would get a shorthanded goal on a beautiful pass from Brown. Oilers are now up 3-2. And less than a minute later, Draisaitl on a nice give and go play with Hyman, he scores. Now it's 4-2 Edmonton. Right after that, the Stars try to respond. Skinner would make some nice saves. Oettinger would make a nice save on the other end. And Bouchard on an ISO situation, 1v1 against Oettinger. Oddie comes up with a nice stop. Oilers go into the second intermission up 4-2. And you had to like what you saw if you're an Oilers fan. You'll go into the third period. Oilers have a very close chance early. We're not able to convert. And then Hyman comes skating down and he breaks his stick on a backhand. He was a little befuddled. And Skinner would make a nice save on Marshman. And then a very easy save less than a minute after that. And you could see it was getting testy. Nurse and Hintz became best friends right here. And the Stars kept pressing. Skinner would make a nice stop on Seguin. Bouchard would make a nice poke check here on Marshman. And going the other way, Hyman takes a shot on Oettinger, who makes a save. But then he takes a tripping penalty to give the Stars an opportunity to try to make this a 1-goal game. But the Stars' power play was just completely awful. Nothing really came of it. Had to point this out. Draisaitl with a nice block shot. The Stars of the Oilers are even doing the gritty work. You love to see that. Oettinger would make a nice stop on Draisaitl. And then to round out the game, Ekholm with almost a 200-foot goal on an empty net. But right before that empty net goal, this was a dirty hit by Robertson on Bouchard. But the Oilers win this game 5-2. So the Oilers had a rough start. Skinner did as well. But both the Oilers and Skinner calmed down, rounded into form, played a 200-foot game. And Skinner, well, it wasn't pretty to start. He made some really nice stops in this game. And as for the Dallas Stars, not a great performance. They gotta be better on the power play. That was very underwhelming. And it did stick out to me on that shorthanded goal. But this series is tied 2-2, and it looks like it's going to be a back and forth series between the Oilers and the Stars. I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Who impressed you the most in this game? Captain Paul, I'll see you in the next one.